very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. It is Tuesday, it is 2 o'clock, and it is time for Quarantine Choir. And of course, you'll know from the title of today's video, from here on the screen and from my various messages, Quarantine Choir is coming to an end this week. And it's a very strange feeling. I've had lots of lovely messages from people thanking me and saying how much this has meant to them. And I just want to echo that out to you, everybody. It is just a wonderful thing that we have here. And all we're doing is we're having a bit of a break for a few weeks, changing the signs out front. But it's going to be the same. It's going to be fun. It's going to be singing. It's going to be community minded. We're going to be raising money for charity. We're going to have live chat. We're going to have all sorts. It'll be more and better is what I'm planning in September after if you don't mind me saying, ladies and gentlemen, much needed break. So over the course of this week, we're singing some of your favourite songs, the things that you've sent to me saying, Jim, I really want to sing such and such. So today, all 5 songs have been suggested at least 2 or 3 times by people emailing me, and it'll be the same tomorrow and the day after. As a result, we might go slightly beyond the half hour, ladies and gentlemen, just to warn you, because I want to get all the requests in if I can ahead of Friday, and then Friday is all my favourites, and I'm going to be extraordinarily self-indulgent because, well, frankly, I can be. So I hope you'll join me on Friday for what is going to be a really exciting and probably slightly emotional last Quarantine Choir. Of course, following on from that, if you haven't had enough of an emotional roller coaster, you can join me over on the Self-Isolation Choir channel for Quanta Qualia, and some really interesting news for those of you who are interested in singing at Christmas time. And I imagine there are a few people out there who enjoy the occasional Christmas carol as part of their festive tradition. Well, if you are one of those people, you will want to come along to Self-Isolation Choir on Friday afternoon at 3:30 to hear Quanta Qualia and to hear a little bit about what Self-Isolation has planned for Christmas. Self-Isolation Choir, I should say. I mean, I know everything, and oh my goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a fan of the festive season in any way, you will want to be part of a Self-Isolation Choir for Christmas. So today we will start with our warm-up. We'll sing Dona, Nobis, Pacem as a beautiful part of our warm-up, part of the way of bringing our voices into this wonderful virtual space that we have set up. Then we'll sing 4 of our best-loved folk songs, really. Blow the Wind, Southerly, the Eriskay, Love, Lilt, the Lark in the Clear Air, and then we finish with the wonderful song for the Mira. So everybody, if I could ask you to make sure you've got plenty of room around you, get your drinks ready and stand up for me and just start taking those nice deep breaths as you just sort out how you're standing up, planting your feet, your shoulders width apart, making your knees nice and soft, ladies and gentlemen, making your back nice and straight and your neck lovely and long. And as we're standing here taking those nice deep breaths in and out, just think back to 5 months. 5 months of singing pretty much every day, and I've been looking back through the lists, I've been looking back through the videos and kind of go, gosh, I've forgotten we've done that, and I've forgotten we've done that, so many pieces. So just breathe that in, breathe in that lovely sense of wow, just think about everything we've achieved and accomplished together, and as you breathe out, get rid of any stress, anything that's worrying you, just get rid of it. If you don't have to worry about it for now, breathe it away from you. Breathe in that feeling of being with friends, being supported. We are all here for each other. I am here for you, and everyone out here who's watching and singing along is here for you as well. And just breathe out that stress. Wonderful. And as you're standing there breathing out all of that stress and breathing in that lovely warm feeling of singing together, I'd just like you to just roll your shoulders around really gently. Be really gentle with yourselves. I've been talking about being indulgent in terms of my singing choices. Well, be indulgent with your shoulder rolls, okay? Take your time. Give yourself the luxury package, all right? And then roll your shoulders back the other way. None of this sort of economy shoulder rolling where you do a couple and you're done, all right? We want to taste the difference, the extra special versions. Those in the UK, the Waitrose, taste the difference, special versions. And then bring your shoulders up to your ears, please. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders gently relax. Well done, everybody. Thank you. All right, we'll do a bit of humming. and just get ourselves into the swing of things. It's early in the morning and you haven't done much singing yet today. Keep this nice and gentle. Drink plenty of water as you go, and just breathe whenever you like as we hum together. And now ooh. And oh. And air. And ah. Upper semitone. One more. Excellent. My turn, please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your turn. Great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. You. One more. Yo. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. I declare you warm, at least for the purposes of today's sing. So we start with the beautiful Dona, Nobis, Pacem. And I've said many times, this piece was my introduction to singing in harmony. I was a young lad, must have been my son's age, 6 or 7, when I first encountered this piece at primary school. My music teacher, who I've mentioned before, Mrs. D'Souza, sitting behind the upright piano with just her very tight bun and her horn-rimmed glasses visible over the top of the piano as she played with a very, very stern expression. I told you Mrs. D'Souza was terrifying, but I absolutely loved her, and she taught me this piece. So I'm dedicating this one to Jean D'Souza and to Leslie, who has requested this one specifically. So we'll sing this one all together, and remember this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one works in canon. So you sing the first line, then the second, then the third, and we just keep going round and round and round. And Dona, Nobis, Pacem, as we said when we learnt it, we cannot think of a more appropriate piece for this time in our lives, this time in the life of the world. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, give us peace. So this is our version of Dona, Nobis, Pacem, and let's sing it together. Here we go. And Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, 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 Pacem. Back to the beginning. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, 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 Pacem. One more time from the beginning. Dona, Nobis, Pacem, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Second line. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Last line. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Dona, Nobis, Pacem. Thank you, everybody. A lovely way to start. Lovely suggestion. Thank you. And of course, it's, again, really interesting to me to see the very first broadcasts struggling with the technology. I still struggle with it today. But of course, we now have all of these nice toys and gizmos and extra layers. But it's just really interesting to see how everything has developed. And I was saying to somebody, did you have any clue that 2020 would go this way? And of course, nobody except a few virologists, I think, had a clue that we would be in this situation where we are. I have to say, folks, as things have gone, this has been this online broadcasting and music has been a revelation, and I've had a great time singing all these pieces with you, and I hope they've helped. So let's move on. Let's have a look at Blow the Wind Southerly, and I think, Michael, this was one of your suggestions, one of the suggestions to come out of Lilt and St Anne's, and I know this is a favourite in particular of Albert. So thank you so much for Michael for suggesting and Albert for requesting it. We're going to sing the beautiful Blow the Wind Southerly, and having said that we don't have any pieces about the sea here, and this is technically about the wind, but there's a bit of the sea going on, so apologies for those of you who are currently being soaked by the rain in full deluge, as it were. Let's enjoy together Blow the Wind Southerly. I'm going to put a bit of acoustic on this one, I think. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. There we go. So here we go, everybody. Blow the Wind Southerly. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow the wind south o'er the bonny blue sea. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow, bonny breeze, my lover to me. They told me last night there were ships in the offing, and I hurried down to the deep rolling sea. But my eye could not see it, wherever might be it, the bark that is bearing my lover to me. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow the wind south o'er the bonny blue sea. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow, bonny breeze, my lover to me. Excuse me a second, ladies and gentlemen. One slight issue. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's sing I Stood by the Lighthouse. And I stood by the lighthouse the last time we parted, till darkness came down o'er the deep rolling sea. And no longer I saw the bright bark of my lover. Blow, bonny breeze, and bring him to me. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow the wind south o'er the bonny blue sea. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow, bonny breeze, my lover to me. Oh, is it not sweet to hear the breeze singing, as lightly it comes o'er the deep rolling sea? But sweeter and dearer by far when 'tis bringing the bark of my true love in safety to me. Last time. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow the wind south o'er the bonny blue sea. Blow the wind southerly, southerly, southerly. Blow, bonny breeze, my lover to me. Thank you, everybody. Right, turn off the echo. We're back in the room. There we are. Thank you, everyone. Lovely, lovely piece, beautifully suggested and requested. Thank you, gentlemen. So let's move on to our third piece of the day, and this one is the Eriskay Love Lilt, and this is about as foundational a piece as it gets for home choir. Way back at the start, the first piece that I recorded for this channel, and if you weren't here at the start, you can go right back. I think I wasn't wearing this jacket, I was certainly wearing brown. There was a lot of symphony in brown that week, and it was I'm Gonna Sing, Sing, Sing. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be the last piece on Friday, everybody. I'm going to sing, sing, sing. Hallelujah. Because, I mean, what better song for lockdown? Yeah, what better piece could I have chosen? You know, when faced with the situation of all your choirs are shut down. Well, I'm going to sing. And thankfully, you decided to come and sing too. And, of course, months later, we have thousands of people all around the world singing together. But I think Eriskay Love Lilt was either the second or third piece. And again, all these pieces that we did right at the start, they set the tone. I'm going to sing a gospel piece, lots of fun, Erie Canal, kind of bluesy, spiritual piece, and Eriskay Love Lilt. Just beautiful, beautiful music. Doesn't matter that it's an old-fashioned tune. You know, I've had a lot of people say, well, you do a lot of old-fashioned music on this channel. I said, yeah, doesn't mean it's not good, though, does it? There's been a lot of really nice tunes, lots of things I've learnt. So if the Eriskay Love Lilt was new to you, we need to thank in particular the residents of Audley Redwood Village in Bristol, where I run a choir on a Wednesday afternoon. Well, I did. Hopefully get to do it again soon. And they told me about this piece back in January of this year. And so thanks to all of you watching at Audley. And dedicating this to everybody who's requested. It's been a much requested and much loved piece. And many of you have written very personal messages to me about what this piece means to you. And I'm not going to mention you by name because you've shared some really personal stuff. Thank you, everybody, for your lovely messages about this song. It means a lot to me, and I hope it means a lot to you. So let's sing it together. Okay. Let's get into the right key. 1, 2. Here we go. Fan me on, oh fan, oh. Fan me on, oh fanny. Fan me on, oh. Sad am I without thee. Do it again, folks. Fan me on, oh fan, oh. Fan me on, oh fanny. Fan me on, oh, sad am I without thee. When I'm lonely, dear white heart, black the night or wild the sea, by love's light my foot finds the old pathway to thee. Here we go. Fan me on, oh fan, oh. Fan me on, oh fanny. Fan me on, oh. Sad am I without thee. Everybody, thou'rt the music of my heart, harp of joy, O Crwt Mocrith. Moon of guidance by night, strength and light thou to me. Everybody, fan me on, oh fan, oh. Fan me on, oh fanny. Fan me on, oh. Sad am I without thee. Thank you, everyone. Lovely stuff. Apologies for the issues with the words. Thank you for letting me know in the comments. Okay, so folks, the Lark in the Clear Air. Again, this was another request, and probably had about 4 or 5 requests for this one. There's lots of people who've written me emails this week saying, well, I've seen you've already put my favourites, so if you have a chance, put this one on as well. Thankfully, a lot of those overlap, so I'm hoping to be able to get at least one in from everybody who's requested. This one, a beautiful Irish tune, and we've sung a lot of glorious Irish music, music from all around the world. And this one, again, this means a lot to me, this piece. I've told you many times about the time I've spent out in West Cork and down in Schull and Skibbereen and Bantry, and wonderful, wonderful part of the world. And once lockdown is over, if you've never been to West Cork, ladies and gentlemen of the Quarantine Choir, take yourselves off down there. Go and experience the Ring of Beara. Go and experience Glengarriff and Bantry Bay and all of these amazing parts of Ireland. It is absolutely idyllic and beautiful. And I've been lucky enough to travel around the world. I've seen the grand sun set over the Grand Canyon. I've seen the sun rise over Death Valley in America, Yosemite. I've been to Japan. I've been lucky enough to go around the world. For me, the most beautiful place in the world is West Cork. And so when I'm there, I hear this song playing in my head all the way round. And so please join me in singing this gorgeous piece, The Lark and the Clear Air. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sing the second verse as Mark did. We'll sing that one twice, because it deserves it. It's one of those beautiful tunes. So let's sing together. Dear thoughts are in my mind, and my soul soars enchanted. And wherever you are, let your voice rise from where you are. Fill the room, fill the house, fill the street, fill the town with your lovely singing. And if anybody complains, tell them to come along and join choir. All right, here we go. Dear thoughts. Dear thoughts are in my mind, and my soul soars enchanted as I hear the sweet lark sing in the clear air of the day. For a tender beaming smile to my hope has been granted, and tomorrow she shall hear all my fond heart would say. Second verse. I shall tell her all my love, all my soul's adoration, and I think she will hear me, and will not say me nay. It is this that gives my soul all its joyous elation, as I hear the sweet lark sing in the clear air of the day. And again. I shall tell her all my love, all my soul's adoration, and I think she will hear me, and will not say me nay. It is this that gives my soul all its joyous elation, as I hear the sweet lark sing in the clear air of the day. Thanks very much, everybody. Thank you. Okay, and so our last piece of our Tuesday request special is the one that we've had the most requests for. And Song for the Mira, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those pieces that, before I knew it existed, obviously, never heard of it. It's one of those songs that somebody growing up in the UK is really unlikely to hear a song from Newfoundland and from that particular part of the world. But, you know, this song has come to mean a massive amount to me. It's a bit of an anthem for anyone in the Good Afternoon choirs, and many of you have come along and joined this group from those choirs, given that I conduct 3 of them, and there are soon going to be, I think, 10, 11, 12 choirs all around the southwest of England. And so if you are a member of the GAC, thank you so much for coming along and being part of this. If you're not a member of the Good Afternoon Choir and you find yourself at a loss over the summer, just put into YouTube Good Afternoon Choir. I'm one of their conductors, and you can go along and watch their first season. You'll get to meet Grenville, who is a bit of a mentor of mine, fabulous chap. And we have a lot of fun together. My colleague Matt, and the 3 of us take that channel, and this is one of the songs that the Good Afternoon Choir regularly sings. And the thing I love about it is it's a song all about love. And a lot of love, as I'm sure you know, ladies and gentlemen, goes into the writing of music. A lot of love goes into the performing of music. And a lot of love's gone into this channel. It's a love of music, it's a love of performing, and a love of sharing the joy of that with the world. And there were times during lockdown where I didn't know what was going to happen from one day to the next. You know, there were a lot of dark times, but I took great comfort and great solace in the idea that out there were lots of people like me who just needed to sing. Not just singing was something they kind of liked and it wouldn't be too bad if it went away. People who were just compelled to sing. And so I'm dedicating this song to everyone in the Good Afternoon Choirs and everybody who has been with me since the start, and everyone who's come along. So all of you, I'm dedicating all to those of you that love singing, who just have to sing wherever you are, whatever you're doing. So let's sing this one together. Now, I did a bit of a multi-track choral rendition earlier on because I thought you're worth it. So we've got a bit of a choir in the background for the chorus. So I hope you'll join me. I'm just going to turn this off actually. There we go. So I hope you'll join me in our last song of the day. And of course tomorrow, 5 more at least, possibly even 6 requests. A few of the jazzy numbers tomorrow. So we'll have Deed I Do, Stairway to Paradise, and Shall I Compare Thee? So some of Eric's lovely pieces. And we'll have some of, I don't want to spoil all the surprise. Those of you that requested classical songs, I'm going to keep most of those for Thursday, just so you know, a bit of a quarantine chorus revisited day. But for now, let's finish our session for today by singing the wonderful song for the Mira. I'm dedicating it to all of you. Who are you dedicating it to? All right? And thank you to those of you who are saying I'm dedicating this to me. That's lovely. Dedicate it to some friends as well. All right? Some people who you miss, you can't wait to see them again. And let's sing this and have lots of fun. Here we go. Love this song. Deep breath. Out on the Mira on warm afternoons, old men go fishing with black line and spoons, and if they catch nothing, they never complain. I wish I was with them again, as boys in their boats call to girls on the shore, teasing the ones that they dearly adore. And into the evening the courting begins. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Out on the Mira, the people are kind. They treat you to homebrew and help you unwind. And if you get broken, they'll help you to mend. I wish I was with them again. Can you imagine a piece of the universe more fit for princes and kings? I'll trade you 10 of your cities for Marion Bridge and the pleasure it brings. Now I'll conclude with a wish you go well. Sweet be your dreams and your happiness swell. I'll leave you here, for my journey begins. I'm going to be with them again. I'm going to be with them again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Let's turn it off. Thank you so much for your lovely singing today, for your company, your wonderful comments. You've said some beautiful things. I'm sorry I don't reply to them live on air, but I do read them, and I do really appreciate everything that you've said and your company, folks. So look, I will see you tomorrow for more fun and games. 5 more of our favourites as we count down to Friday and our closing the doors on this wonderful organisation. Fresh coat of paint, all right, a new logo, and then we'll be back with more of the same in September. So have a fantastic day. Jane, you're nearly there, all right? Sending lots of love to you. Ruth, you're nearly there as well. Okay, a few hours, hang on in there. And sending lots of love to you, all right? And to everybody. Thank you so much for writing. Thank you so much for your comments. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.